This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
I dig giant robots, you dig giant robots, chicks dig giant robots. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire. In the last episode, we restored the town of Vauldemare with the water, and now we must use the tablet to get to help fix more things to unlock that big giant robot that's north of town. Bo reads the inscription on the tablet. We got this from the mayor of the town of Vauldemare. Now we're going to go into Agua Tower to get something that'll help us move the rocks that can restore the water to the towns before. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Ooh, what the? A lot of doors. And look at that over there. How do we get through that stuff? Not for now. So we could dump the tablet, but we're going to need it many more times over the course of our journey. So we're going to leave that in our inventory. I got to remind myself to clean out my inventory and sell some of the stuff or whatever. So I got to put that down at the bottom there. Because we'll actually have to come back here a couple of times. So. And for a while, most of the enemies we're going to fight are going to be the same here. So nothing new here. Yeah, we should be able to finish them off in one turn. Man, those, warhogs, their movement, it's kind of hypnotic. It's almost, you can't look away from it. There we get an herb here. Alright. Yeah, I always could use herbs. Although I haven't really had to use as many herbs. But still, I like that we get them. Alright, here we get a life 2. And what do we got here? More warhogs. And I don't think I can... Actually, maybe I could finish them off with auto battle maybe at this point. I think I can just because of the bow. Yeah. I'll remember just to auto battle if it's just one of those dudes now. Man, we seem to be going all over the place just to find... Ooh, we get an apple. An apple! Acorn. Every time I hear apple, I always think of that scene from Dragon's Lair 2. I think we should have enough to be able to finish this guy off. There we go. Yep. Take down those zombies. Don't have to double tap these guys. Just don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, it could go over here, but as you can see, we don't have the way to get through that section there specifically. Yeah, we want to E-key these guys. Always E-key. Always be E-keying. That's a phrase, right? That's something that the hip kids are doing. E-keying. Actually, that almost sounds like it should be a thing. You know what I mean? With how the world is working these days, who knows? Yeah, look at that. But then we can't bash through that door for now, so keep that in mind for later. But anyway, let's go up to the next floor. And oh, actually, my number. Well, never mind. We'll lose. We got slammed there, so we got lucky. I was about to say, wait a minute, we won't be able to kill both of them without the E key. But ooh, what's this? Oh. Floating. This is a fantasy game, right? Alright, just double checking. Yeah. Ooh, we get a sun hat there. Let's see. I think. No, not the nice hat, but sun hat. Yeah, a little bit better for Ryu. A little heavier, though, but yeah, it'll work. Yeah, so this is your typical science fiction or fantasy with science kind of wrapped up in there, floating platforms, giant robots, stuff like that. I'm always a fan of mixing up the genres. Nothing wrong with that. It leans up with cool visuals and stuff like that. But yeah, if you stand on those platforms, they only take you in one direction, so you can't go back, so... But yeah, cool little mechanic. Obviously, we've seen that in games before, but yeah. Alright, let's go here. Take an iron shield. Give that to Ryu. Whoops. Where are you? Go on there. Yeah, give that to him. Lowers that even more, but more defense. And let's give that wrist to Nina there. Lowers our act a little bit and raises her defense. And then we'll go over the other side and get more treasure. Yeah, RNG is not hitting me too bad today. Then again, most enemies I can go through pretty easily, so that's why I'm not skipping the battles. Because like I said, it only takes like a few seconds anyway. I said if it was 3 enemies, then I'd probably consider just skipping it, or cutting it out. But ooh, Nina gains a level. 7 HP, 5 AP, 2 Vigor, 3 Agility, 4 Wisdom, 3 Luck, and she gets the Agility Up spell, which can increase your chances of going first in battle. Sometimes I use that, but mostly I use the attack up. Ooh, we got Thieves' Clothes. I think that's supposed to be Thieves' Clothes. Could be Thief Cloak, I guess. And the fact that it's heavier than, or better than chainmail? What? Yeah, alright. You think Thieves' Clothes would go to like bow or something like that. But no, that's not how it works. Not in this game anyway. Now let's go on to the next floor here. See what we got here, an acorn. We'll be using those here pretty soon. I'll actually be using items. Who knew? Alright, we want to go this way this time instead of the right way first. Alright, what do we got in this chest? Alright. Yeah, the RNG's not wanting to attack me every other second this time. Although, in this game, the RNG isn't, or the random battles aren't that bad. I've played much worse. And we got a hairband in there. That's for if you didn't want to go back to the main town to buy it for Nina. But I thought, it didn't take me that long, and we can sell this later, and so forth and so on. So anyway, herb inside that box. And yeah, I think it didn't really take me that long to go buy it. So alright, I got another Ghost Knight. Can I might be able to auto battle that guy, actually. I guess with all the gear on, my agility's gone down just enough to where I can't finish him off. Oh well. Alright, let's just keep going. Alright, I got a bracelet, which is better for Nina there. So we'll swap out. Yeah, I know I just swapped out that, but hey. Yeah, we'll lower that, a little bit more defense. Go up one more floor. More zombies. Yeah, weirdly enough in this game, it takes a while to get new enemies in this game. They kind of space them out quite a bit, which is fine. It's just, you're used to certain RPGs where you always get new enemies every time you go into a new area. Not in this game. Yeah, it's just surprising, more or less. Just enough damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, up to this floor. That should be the final floor, at least for now, anyway. And looky there, looky there. But if you look here, we get a treasure. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about this one, the steel bow. Let's give that to bow, obviously. Let's see. Okay, just double checking something. Wait. Did I ever... Never. I was thinking of something else there for a second. Anyway, alright. Yeah, like, a lot of people don't know about that treasure. It's very secret. Alright, before we check this thing, make sure we're healed up. How are we doing? Actually, we didn't hardly take any damage. Should I go and heal anyway, though? Nah. I think I've got this. Okay. Alright. I think we're good to go, so... Oh, wait. Okay, good. I didn't talk to it yet. I forgot to give Ryu the longsword. Almost forgot to do that. Okay, just make sure not to press A on that thing. Whew, okay. Alright, yeah, give him the longsword so he'll do more damage. Okay, now we can talk to this thing. What is that thing? Ooh, it's creepy. I am the boss that guards the key. You're the boss? I think Tony Danza's the boss. You want to test your strength? Well, I do. For boss battle against the Wisp itself. I guess it's the Wisp. I don't know of any other Wisps in the game. Anyway, the Wisps have 730 HP. Actually, let's start attacking this guy. And then I'll go over his stats. So we want to cast Fry on this guy. And then we want to attack with Ryu. And then there's a thing I want to take advantage of because of our current axe stat right now. And then we want to cast attack up on Ryu. And then we'll do something specific here in a second. Because every time Bo casts a spell... Oh yeah, he's got attack that'll hit everyone, which can be a little annoying. Okay. Yeah, it does. This is going to be our main form of damage for this whole fight here. But anyway, the Wisp has, let's see. Let's cast Fry again. And now, because Bo goes before Ryu, I want to have Ryu use Acorn, so that way Bo will get his MP down to 6, Acorn heals 20 AP, so he'll have just enough AP to cast a couple spells every single time, so he'll always have enough to cast his magic, which is what we want from that, so. And then we'll need to cast Fortify on Ryu as well. Anyway, yeah, 730 HP, 256 AP, 90 attack, 60 defense, 50 attack, 200 wisdom, 1200 experience points, and 300 gold drop. Alright, let me Fry again. Attack. And then we'll just EQ him. He can drop a life 2. Just gotta make sure to pay attention to my HP. Life 2 at 7 to 8 chance. Cold Stone at 1 to 8 chance, and he has a 13% chance to drop those items. He's Water and Light Elemental. He can attack Energy Ball at 56% chance, or Tackle at a 43% chance. Energy Ball is when he hits all of us. Alright, let's cast Fry again. Like I said, Fry is our biggest magic, our biggest damage dealer, so. I guess we're still good on I might have to start healing next turn, though, depending on if he hits us with the ball again. Yeah. Probably get Kiranina. Yeah, always be healing with you. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure on ourselves. Yeah, status improvements and healing always have top priority. Try again. Yeah, we'll do one more Acorn, and then I think we can just manually, physically attack him to death, so. Ow. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, yeah, we won't have to do that anymore. So, now we can just go all out with everyone, so. And we have enough HP that even if he hits us with... okay, maybe I should heal, but, well, actually, probably not, actually. Yep, there we go. And yeah, he doesn't have a second form, so. Bo reaches level 2, 9 HP, 3 AP, 3 strength, 1 vigor, 4 agility, 3 wisdom, 3 luck. Yes, alright. Well done, Ryu. You deserve the key. Search this pillar. Okay, I can do that. What does that get us? It gets us a key, except this key doesn't do anything in combat. But still, we got it all the same. Get the king key. I think it's supposed to be king anyway. But yeah, it doesn't do anything in combat. Oh well. Actually, let me heal myself really quick since we were almost finished off there. Okay. And now, we have to go all the way back to Romero. So I'll see you after I go to Romero and heal at the end. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back. So we're going to go to that big old giant rock thingy. So let's head over there and find out. Yeah, we haven't actually shown it off, but I'll take you to the quickest way to get there. So, and the problem with Ryu going so slow is I don't start off with him using the ring on these guys, but yeah, it's still pretty fast to beat these guys. So, especially at this point. So, yeah, I haven't actually shown off the giant robot yet. So, it'll be a treat now that we can walk. Well, I mean, we could have gone to it before if you wanted to check it out. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to do anything in it, but, you know. Still. Oh. They're too far away for me to mess with them. I bet by the time I get there, they'll run away. Or I'll get battleized. Yeah. Ah, come on, man! Bleh. Boo. And not much I can do about that. Oh well. Oh, I didn't realize I wouldn't finish them off. I could have cut. Show off what they do, I guess. I defeated both of them and then I got a random battle. And the items disappear. What? It's not that big of a deal. It's just annoying. You get lucky and then you. I mean, it's not like I use the meat or anything. I'm just, you know, it's the principle of the thing. Now the RNG wants to just hassle me. Yeesh. I guess it just depends on its mood. mean, I guess there are times I'm in the mood for certain things. You know, like a hamburger. But, you know, you don't see me harassing people about that. But anyway, there it is, the big stone golem giant thingy. Maybe it's a golem, maybe? No, anyway, we go in through the lake here. This thing is weird. Almost looks like it's alive. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's go up this thing. Yeah, it should be easy, quick and easy. Don't have to worry about anything. You know, we got the key. No one else should be here. And we got an herb. Get a bronze hat. Another one. Let's see. And we've already quit the... Let's see. Our sun hat's better than that, so, yeah. But anyway. No new enemies yet. Oh, I thought you could one-shot those guys. Nope, I guess not. Close, though. Close. Alright, and, what the? Is that the general? Is he still trying to sell me auto insurance? Let's see, let's switch back to the sword. I control the stone robots. Give me that key! Alright, for reboss battle against the general, and he has the exact same stats as before. So nothing new there, so. Let's cast Fry in him. Let's physically attack him. Get attack up on Ryu, and then we'll use E key. Actually, maybe I should have just let the boomerang. That probably would have done just about the same amount of damage. Yeah, he has the exact same HP as before. Look at that. He's almost down already. And I don't want to use the Fry again because, well, he still has a second phase, so, or second wind or whatever. Ow. Yeah, the Lancers have the same amount of stuff too, so. All right, now we can finish him off. Yeah, Fry the bugger. Yeah, there's no reason to go over his stats. He's the exact same thing. You'd think they would change it up just a little bit, but there goes the general. Yeah, maybe we should have left the, oh well, whatever. Actually, I could probably just heal after the battle, but yeah, we'll do it now. There we go. Yeah, I should just let the ring on. But anyway, Ryu gains a level 14, 7 HP, 4 AP, 5 strength, 2 vigor, 3 agility, 1 wisdom, 2 luck. And that's it. The general's down. Alright, cool. Anyway, let's put the key in here. The key works. Really? What the? Whoa. Look at that. It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! No one's gonna get that reference, are they? But anyway, this is the heart of the giant robot. Neat. Alright, yeah, before we leave though, we got do one more thing. So let's go in here. And don't step on that one, that takes you back. But yeah, we gotta go through this thing. So, and because it's alive, but it's not quite got its programming yet, so. Yeah, let's go over here. Because that'll give us a treasure. And we get an acorn. And this resets us back. Oh well. Yeah, not a big deal. And back through that again. Yep, go through that. Yeah, the RNG's being pretty nice to me. I say that and I'll get attacked by a million things. Yeah, I guess the Dark Dragons were waiting for us to use the giant against us or someone there to take our key, and then we immediately beat them. They haven't even improved their stats or anything. They decided to skip leg day or something like that. I don't know, man. Anyway, more treasure here. Life 2. And a marble 1. That's the item that, unfortunately, they're very expensive. So you want to hold on to that for very special occasions. But they're the, I mentioned before, but they're the, we get a crit if we use that as an item, or a slam attack, which is really nice. That's why they're so expensive. I definitely want to save my money for those when we can eventually get them. But anyway, our main objective is to get here. The key works. Robot, take us to the lake. Ooh, hello. Do we have cutscene? Sort of. Well, this is neat, except He doesn't have very good vision. Well, he is a Cyclops, I guess, so, you know, he needs a monocle or something like that. Well, then. Kind of loses all, you know, this thing of a natural power, and yeah, he can barely, he doesn't have peripheral vision. That's all you have to do, just get behind his head or something like that, and he's done for, man. Then again, it is a, you know, 100-ton, you know, stone statue with the power to, I don't, actually, what does that? I mean, it has a big giant eye. I wonder, But, well, if anything, it might have the strength enough to lift that giant rock. How'd those rocks get there in the first place, anyway? Giant beavers? When we destroy the rock, we'll restore the river. Robot, use your power to destroy the rock. It was a big rock. Alright, are you gonna do it, game? Whoa, look at that! Yeah, old SNES cutscenes. It can't be them, man. But wait, why would we stand in front of that thing while shooting the laser? Shouldn't we stand up to the side? Wouldn't the water pressure just push us, or are we just that heavy? Nah, it doesn't matter. Don't care about the logistics. We did it! Yes, now we can return to the village. Alright, let's head to the village, and yeah, we have to teleport back, unfortunately. But it's not that far, so... I was gonna cut through the exit of this thing, but it doesn't take me that long to get to the exit. So, I won't mess with editing it, even though it'd probably be really easy to do, so. But yeah, we've got this thing built up, ready to go. So now we need to go talk to the villagers. And see what they say about this whole situation. Oh yeah, Bo's back in front again, so let's swap him out. There we go. And 5 more enemies. And that's nothing new. Oh yeah, I gotta switch back up the ring again. Yeah, I probably just should have used the ring during that general. It probably would have made things easier because of the Lancers. Up. Now we got ourselves a boar, except he's probably gonna run away. And we'll be able to hit him, and then we'll get hit by it. Then in the battle, and then we'll... Oh, come on, I hit him. Never mind. It's a waste of my time. Unless it's the white stag, I don't care. And then that would be funny if it dropped there, so. Alright, we should probably go and heal and talk to the general. Or general, the leader of the village. Actually, I think it's this town that has the inn, I think. And then we'll talk to everyone. Although I think most of the dialogue is just, hey, our water's back, yay, that type of thing. But I still want to heal anyway, so. Yep, give me that. Let me stay here, man. Even though I've saved your town and everything like that, but totally charge me for all this. No, I'm just kidding. It's just kind of funny when you do things for a town, they specifically know you've done something, yet they still don't, show you, they're like, oh, you saved us. Oh, what do you say? Even if you're at the water, you can't always fish. I guess that's true. I mean, you can fish, just doesn't mean there will be fish there, Our two villages will continue to work together. If you find a palace, stop and pay your respects. Palace? What are you talking about? The chalice of the palace that has the brew that is true? Peace return to our village. Yeah, cool. God, it's been forever since I've seen the movie where that line's from. Water is returned, thank you. Thank you. Our two villages will continue to work together. Now, if only you could get out of the way of the door. Move. Thank you. Ryu, you should look for the ring. The One Ring? Yeah, well, alright. I mean, it will rule the world. I can be the Lord of the Ring. It is hidden in a cave upstream. Oh, okay. Well, why'd you step... Oh! The key is down below. Okay. Well, let's see what this thing is all about. Oh, we got an herb here. And we also get... Yeah, we get the key. All right, so All right, so he wants us to get a ring. So is this like an epic ring that can turn you invisible and control the minds of men? We'll prepare for wedding while Ryu is away. Oh, okay. I don't know why you have to do that for me or while I'm away, but all right, cool. I'm still recovering from being hit by a dark dragon arrow. Oh, well, all right. I mean, they show that intro, the scene at the beginning where it shows up Beastman fighting things off and then running away. I think that is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be Bo. It's supposed to be that guy, but. Anyway. I'm trying to see what the other town says before we go get that ring. This better be something good. You know, going out of my way just to get this ring. What does this have to do with the Dark Dragons other than they just want it? I mean, yeah, it's probably a good ring. If we're having to go get this thing, it's gotta be important. Awards returned, thank you. Ah, I am glad I can help you out. Too bad you won't give me a discount at the end. Dark Dragons destroyed the... Okay, you said the same thing. Thank you. Yes, yes. You all say the same thing. You all say the same thing. Why don't you say... Okay, you all say the same thing. What the heck, man? Have you seen... Oh, yeah, we just got that thing. Why would you even have them say this? Why? Oh, okay, yeah, we know about the Double Chief plan. That sounds like a food item or something like that. We'll celebrate our freedom with a wedding for Terry and Amelia. Well, you know, the lady marries a wolfman. I've seen material like that at Barnes and Noble, folks. Thanks to you, the wedding is back on schedule. So it's not as strange as it seems. Except it is strange. And you should feel bad for reading stuff like that. Ugh. Not that I've read that stuff, but I can only imagine. But anyway, let's go get that ring. And, you know, we'll make this 9 rings for mortal men, the 7 rings for elves, and the 5 for the dwarven lords, and all that fun stuff. Sorry, it's been forever since I've read the book, so I need to do that again one of these days. I used to, when I was younger, I used to read it like once a year or something like that. But with all the projects and everything I got going on, sometimes I just can't sit down and read as much as I used to. No, you will get caught by me. There we go. The meat is mine. Haha. I'll take that. Alright, well, anyway, we find ourselves in the Cave of the Ring. Or the Ring Cave, or the... I don't know. The cave that has a ring in it. Yeah, we find ourselves going down to the wet, dark, danky. Why couldn't we go in here before to get the ring? Is it because of the whole water situation? Anyway, we get a wisdom potion here. It's been a while since we got a potion. Use that on Nina. Get her that wisdom up. You'd think I'd be using that bow, but no. But anyway. Oh yeah, I don't think Bo gets any more spells in the game. I think with the spells he gets, that's it. But they're still good. It's just kind of weird that that's the only spells he really gets when you think about it, so. Alright, now this is the actual place we need to be, right here. That was just the cave to get to the Cave of the Ring. That's the intermediary cave. It's the cave that no one really talks about anymore. You know, the dumber older brother. Or younger brother, whatever. Well, and yeah, we still got more same enemies here. Nothing much different there. Probably gonna be able to one-shot most of these guys. I don't even think I'm gonna do really much I've only did the one editing, I think. The rest of the area is pretty much just one-shot everything and continue on. So, I'm fine with that. I mean, the game does get a little harder later on, but at some point it doesn't get super hard, though. Not really. Which is fine. I don't need every RPG to be super stressful. Sometimes I like games like this to be a palate cleanser from some of the more stressful RPGs, like if I do strategy RPGs where I get mad every time I miss. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes that can be stressful for me. Not a, oh, the world sucks type of stressful. It's more like a, this is stressful. Anyway, let's go down this waterfall. Ah! No octomammoths or treasure behind these waterfall. But I thought, I was told, oh yeah, don't go down there. That's just a loop around. Anyway, I was told in every RPG there would always be treasure behind waterfalls. Not in this game. And we get a life here. Video games have lied to me. I try to do that in real life. I try to always go behind waterfalls to find treasure, and all I find is coldness and regret. And something else hiding inside it, depending on where I'm at. Although it's been forever since I've gone camping. I miss camping. I really need to just take a mini vacay and go do something like that. Just go to like a national park and rent out a cabin or something like that, or get a tent. It's too costly to buy a tent, you know. But anyway, okay. You know, I could probably cut this out, but yeah. I don't even think I'm strong enough to one-shot these guys. We'll see what happens. Usually the first turn these guys will attack us, and then they'll use, if they survive, they'll use their magic next turn. Oh, I slammed. I'll probably finish them off. Ah, close. Oh well. Ah, burnout. Oh well. I mean, there's no bosses in this dungeon, so we really don't have to worry about that. Them doing damage to me. Anyway, here we get a life too. Yeah, we got quite a few items. I need to go in between episodes. I need to clean out my inventory a bit. I keep forgetting to do that. I mean, we get to hold a decent amount of items, so it's not an immediate priority. But I do need to do it at some point. So, yeah, more Zards here. Zard sounds like a term that like some hipster would use. You know, kind of like when people call pizza Zaz or something like that sometimes. I've heard it before. I don't actually use it because I'm not a moron. But you know, hey, we could have some Za, you know. Actually, will that be enough to finish him off? It might not actually be. Yeah, because I forgot Nina can't finish him off. He's got to burn out one of us. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, not a big deal. I can take that damage. Yeah, there's really not much to this cave. It's pretty straightforward. No real twists and turns. No real hidden treasures that I'm aware of anyway. I'll admit I don't know everything about this game. I know a lot about it, but I don't know everything. So. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Oh, we got 2,000 gold points. The gold points. Gold pieces. Why did I say gold points? We're not playing Final Fantasy here. I think it was it Final Fantasy 7 that had the gold points? Or for the gold saucer? I think. That's another game I haven't played in a hot minute is Final Fantasy 7. And no, I haven't played the remaster one. If I ever do decide to do it, which I don't know if I really want to, I would just wait till the game's done if they ever actually finish it. But that's what I'm almost. Oh, Coldstone. I'm almost not gonna wait because I'm really thinking they're probably not gonna finish it. To tell you the truth, I think they just split off too much, and Square right now is kind of like dumb when it comes to their management, from what I've heard now. So, and we get an acorn here. So, we'll see what happens. If they finally finish the whole game, even though it should have just been one game in the first place. But you know they're spreading it out for obvious reasons. But anyway, one day maybe I'll play it. I don't know. I don't play as many new games as I used to tell you the truth. I don't have the time. I only have enough time to play retro games on my high quality, super grade computer that can probably play, you know, a Crisis at full maxus stats. But I choose to play retro games on my machine. That's how it works, man. No, that's like a joke where people buy these high-powered machines and customize. Ooh, another cold stone. Yeah, they play games from like 40 years ago on it. That's like too powerful for this thing, but they do that anyway. Yeah, that's what I did. I thought I'd play all the new games, folks, but most of the stuff I play old emulation programs, or you know, stuff like that on my computer. Because these are the games I grew up with. They're the ones I enjoy the most. Anyway, we get the Sky Shield here. I think it's supposed to be Sky Shield. Anyway, equip that to... What the... Hey, you can't equip it. What's going on here? Oh, it goes to Nina. Yeah, because it's Sky. She flies. It just works. It just works, okay? Yeah. Alright, what do we... Oh, yeah. Probably should actually use the E key, because I know I can't finish them off now. We're almost done with this dungeon. And luckily, you would think with us falling down this thing that getting back up will be a mighty task indeed. But no. As you see here. Yeah, we get the ring. Alright. Alright, we got the ring. What does this thing do anyway? Let's check this thing out. it gives me 10 attack points. That's it? That's all it does? People fought and died over this thing? I mean, 10 points is cool and all, but that's it? Huh, I'm disappointed, Kane. Oh, Ryu's the only one who can equip it, so odd. Huh. Okay, well, we got the ring, so I guess time to take it back to the village? I was about to do my outro, and then the game's just like, nope, I don't think so. But, I mean, yeah, getting 10 extra damage is good. It's just, you know, this isn't the thing that you fight wars over, man. Well, then again, people fought wars over lesser things, so maybe I'm the fool. But what awaits us back in town? Will this be a wedding to remember? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.